I'll talk about story here. The mayor of Chesterfield, Bob Nation, is apologizing to the community after body camera footage shows a city council member and his family being kicked out of a Best Buy store because his son did not comply with mask protocol.
Fox 2's Catherine Hessel talked to the councilman about what he says happened before the body camera footage started rolling. And she joins us live now with more. Catherine.
The councilman, his wife and son stopped by this Best Buy. Now he tells me that his son forgot his mask. He says they weren't in there long, but things escalated quickly. In this body camera footage from Chesterfield Police from November 28th, you can see Councilman Tom DeCampi, his wife and son exiting Best Buy.
We're taking off.
Police were called to the store by security after they say DeCampi's 19-year-old son refused to put on a mask. In the body camera footage, you can hear the store manager describing to police what happened.
Whatever the reason of what they were doing, upset half the back of the store because they're walking up on customers without their mask on.
Yeah.
And regardless of what I personally believe,
Yeah.
we gotta follow these rules. And he knew, and we told him multiple times, sir, you cannot do this.
But DeCampi says that's not exactly how the situation played out.
I didn't even see other customers. I'm not saying there weren't some back there. This happened so quickly. It was chaotic.
DeCampi says his wife and son went into the store while he stayed in the car for about 5 minutes.
I came in after that and with a mask on. I then found my wife. I saw her on the right side of the store, and she was masked as well. And I went over there, found her, asked her where our son was. She explained he was on the other side of the store looking for a projector.
When he got over to his son, he noticed he had walked in without a mask, and there was a lot of security surrounding him. But DeCampi says they were right by what they were looking for, so they took a few minutes to look, then his wife walked over.
I said, these are the projectors he was looking at. They seem a little pricey, and I said also, I think they want us out of here quickly, so we need to go. And they did say, we are calling the police.
DeCampi says his son simply forgot a mask. I asked him why he wouldn't have put on a disposable one sitting at the front of the store. He says he wasn't offered one.
I think my son and a lot of younger people, there's some confusion because there's not an actual ordinance or law within St. Louis County or within the municipalities.
But businesses have the right to ask people to wear masks, and if you refuse, you can be charged with trespassing.
And I respect the businesses to be able to do that and completely support that. And I have nothing against mask wearing. I wear a mask, and I'm not against people wearing masks.
The mayor of Chesterfield issued a community apology and statement of support for local businesses. DeCampi says he wants businesses in Chesterfield to thrive, and his son now understands mask protocol. Now, DeCampi says he hasn't received anything from Best Buy about being banned from the store or any type of trespassing charges. If you want to see that full body cam video, I put a link to it in this story, which you can find online. Reporting live in Chesterfield, I'm Catherine Hessel, Fox 2 News.